Two types of volcanic rock that we are going to take a look at today are basalt and granite, both of which the video just mentioned, but we're going to explore the rock transformation sim to get a better understanding of how those two rocks form. Before I begin, I'm going to click here on the button that says Analyze Rocks, and when I do that, I can see that all of the turquoise rocks here are igneous rocks. The pink rocks, of which there are not any at this moment, are sedimentary rocks. And then finally, there's a third category called metamorphic rock. Rocks that come from volcanoes or volcanic rocks are also called igneous rocks. Those are rocks that form when lava or magma hardens into rock. You can click on any section to see what type of rock it is. If we click here, we can see that just like in the video when they mentioned that continents are made of granite, we can see that that's also true according to the rock transformation sim. If I click over here, I can see that these rocks that are deep under the ocean floor are a type of rock known as gabbro, which is also an igneous rock. Down below, we have something called the mantle rock. We very rarely ever see those at the surface. The final thing that you can notice is that over here in this mantle rock, there's also this little blob that is magma, so that's melted rock. Remember that mantle is rock that is soft, solid. We're going to click off of the Analyze Rocks and go to this next one. We're going to melt some rock so that we can get some magma to actually cool and harden into new rock. When I click on this melt button, you can see that over here there's a little section that starts blinking green. So if I click on that, part of the mantle, which is a solid, melts. And if I want that to cool, I can do a couple of things. I can actually cool it at the surface or below the surface. I'm going to cool it at the surface because that's the same way the rock cools on Hawaii. So if I click there, I can choose this one, and I'm going to see if I can make an ocean island. And you can see that it came up and it hardened, and I'm going to do it again. And we'll have a little bit of a taller island, and let's do it a third time to get the tallest island we can get. So there we can see that now we have this little island. I'm going to click over here on Analyze Rocks, and when I do that, I'm going to find out what kind of rock did we just make. And I can see that what we have here is basalt, which is the same type of rock that you have right there on the table in front of you. This granite is a type of rock that is found all over North America. So if we come back over here, we can see that we have basalt, and we also have granite. What I'd like you to do right now is take your hand lens out and make some observations about the sample of basalt and granite that you have. Keep in mind how these two rocks formed, knowing what you know about how lava or magma can cool to make these rocks. What do you notice about these rocks that is similar? What kinds of things do you notice that are different? And use your student sheet to record observations about these two different types of volcanic rock.